Right.
Our next match was the IC title, Gunther versus Matt Riddle. Pretty entertaining match, even though it was kind of short. But I did feel like these guys did work well together. And, of course, Gunther getting the win after, what was it, powerbomb, I believe. What do you guys think about? Oh, no, it was the ankle lock.
Yeah, that was a submission hold, yeah.
Yeah, it was ankle lock. And Matt Riddle tapped really, really fast because of the punishment that Imperium has put on that ankle over the past couple weeks. Caught up to Riddle in the match, even though he had a good showing. What do you guys think about this match? And, of course, the returning Drew McIntyre after the match. We're finally getting Drew back into the fold. What do you guys think about that?
All right, you can go ahead, Bruce.
All I'm going to say is I'm happy Drew is back and happy that Gunther has a viable, believable opponent in someone like Drew who could possibly dethrone him. I don't necessarily want Drew to win the title because for me, it's like Drew is a megastar and like just get him in that title hunt off rip. But Gunther is also a top, like the IC title is, this man is dominating everybody, longest reigning, modern IC, which I really hope he does beat the whole honky tonk reign. I don't remember specifically how long that reign was, if it was like 2 years or 3 years or whatever the hell it is.
It's
long. It was a minute.
No, I said it's long.
Long. Yeah, and I think he's close. I don't know how much more he needs to beat it. But, as far as the match goes, I think Riddle's a great competitor. I don't know how long his character will keep going unless he's like more serious, like I probably mentioned in the past. But I think it was a great showing. Gunther is just an animal, and at this point I don't mind the name change anymore. But his showing and him and Imperium is, they're a top heel stable, which is great. I just want his challengers just to be like people that we can be like, oh, maybe this person might get the win. Like, give me the, like, not saying I want like 10 false falls in a match, but like at least made me think like, oh shit, like Ricochet might win. Oh, Matt Riddle might win, and it's like, nope, he's still gonna pull out the win because he's fucking Gunther and he's running shit. But I definitely feel like Drew is definitely a viable, and he could also have a lengthy reign too. But I'd rather see Drew in the title hunt right now. Even I don't know if it's possible to throw it into the whole Roman picture, but is he drafted? What is he drafted to?
Raw.
He's on Raw.
Okay, so I guess Roman's out the picture, but I don't care. Even if he has a couple of matches against Seth, I feel like those would be amazing. But maybe that's for later down the line after all this stuff with like Judgment Day and shit. So who knows?
We'll see.
Well, as far as the Gunther and Riddle match goes, it definitely was a very good, hard-hitting match between the two. With Matt Riddle, yeah, I haven't seen any bad matches come out of him since he's come up to the main roster. So you already knew with his MMA background and with Gunther and his hard striking that you had a good combination for a great match. Definitely got a great match between the two. I love the finish. Definitely showing the versatility of Gunther, having multiple moves. Will beat you with the power bomb, beat you with the splash off the top, beat you with that little power slam he does, and now you got the submission move. So they're definitely diversifying his game. As far as what's next for Riddle, I honestly think they're literally waiting and praying for the return of Randy Orton, not for the tag team, but for the eventual feud that they're gonna have. Because I feel as though Randy Orton's gonna be back to the best Randy Orton, which is the heel Randy Orton. And he's gonna see, and as soon as he sees Riddle, you're gonna think RK Bro is back together, and then Randy Orton is just gonna go back to that heel Randy Orton, and the next thing you know, you got a feud for the next 6 months between those two. I believe that's what Riddle is waiting on. As far as Gunther goes, I am actually interested to see how long that honky tonk reign is.
So I looked it up. It's 390 days plus for him. Honky Tonk Man is 354 days.
So he already so he's already past Honky?
So he's probably Gunther's at 390 plus. Honky Tonk Man's at 454. So he's got about like 2 months.
He's definitely going to pass it then. Yeah. If he's not close, they're going to ride it out.
Does that lead past WrestleMania or no?
No. That's probably
Rumble.
No. Probably before that. Probably after SummerSlam. Probably like after August.
All right, so he's definitely gonna break the record. So if him and Drew are matching up at SummerSlam, so
Drew's losing.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to sit on the shelf for a couple months and come back and take the L.
Well, should be like, hey, we're going back to Clash at the Castle. You're gonna lose again.
They can't do that to him. They can't do that.
I'm not signing if this is what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm out of here. They can't do that to him. He's got to be in the title picture. Yeah, he's definitely got to be in the title picture. Sure. But definitely like this match, and of course the hard hitting. Drew returning was a nice surprise. It adds another megastar to the mid card at least for right now. And you're gonna get 2 Clash of the Titans, and again Gunther. He's probably one of the more impressive people on the roster with just his work rate, his versatility of moves, his impact. Like he's probably one of the best wrestlers. Like we've been talking about Roman Reigns as the top guy and stuff like that, but in terms of work rate, in terms of fucking impact, versatility, he's been able to play a coward heel at times. We saw that in the Rumble and stuff like that when he was going up against Sheamus and Drew and other things like that. We've seen everything from this guy, him beating, and now we're seeing the heel. And now we're just seeing the work rate of this guy. We already know he was great, especially if you saw anything in NXT UK and anything in NXT and anything now on the main roster. We know who he is. But I'm glad to have Drew back. Adds another foil in there. Hopefully we get some impact matches at him. Hopefully he's not coming back just to be in the mid card, obviously. Hopefully he's able to turn around and get back into that main event scene and be a big time player there. Let's get